We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Hey, nice. How are you?
Hey, guys, how are we?
Good.
Good. My name is Mickey. I'm part of Thailand's Superior Fan Club. As you can see, I'm also a nerd.
Awesome. Join the club.
Nice to meet you.
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot. It's not funny.
Right. And as for Miles, the last one was more about coming of age story, and with the focus for this one, what would Miles' story be? Would it be the love story between him and Spider-Gwen?
I think it's an extension of the coming of age story. You know, he's at that point in his life that we've all been at, and we are currently having gone through, we're going through different degrees of it as parents, where your kids are separating themselves from you, and we all had to do it from our parents at a certain point in our lives. Miles is feeling that not only with his family, but also, with his contemporaries in the Spider Society.
Is Spider-Man grounded?
We saw that the Spot is the villain of the story, but Miguel, being as angry as he is, and going after Miles in the trailer, is he also one of the villains? Or is he one of the good guys? Can you guys?
Well, I don't know. I think we would basically say Miguel is the antagonist.
Yeah.
Miles has to change in order to go on this journey, and I think Miguel is the one who sort of puts a hand up in front of him and says, these are the rules about what it means to be Spider-Man. And Miles decides to reject Miguel's rules, and I think that's what brings him into conflict.
Yeah. Antagonist, but he's still a hero.
I see. So it's just different in thought, in point of view.
That's right. That's exactly it. I think in the time between, what we saw at the end of the first film and this film, the gravity of the situation has landed on Miguel, and he's got a much bigger sense of responsibility of what it means to try to keep the multiverse together.
All stations, stop Spider-Man! You? Me?
And so we gave him bigger muscles to go with that bigger responsibility.
That's right.
And don't forget, Miguel's different than a lot of the other Spider people in that he's engineered his powers scientifically. So he's basically taking like Spider-Man juice that turns him into Spider-Man. So, pumping a lot of that stuff into your system can lead to a guy being a little bit more jacked. We're not necessarily saying it's steroids, but...
Yeah, so like spider steroids?
Kind of, yeah.
Super soldier spider.
Yeah, he is.
I'll take it from here.
Why is Oscar Isaac the best fit to voice him?
He's a phenomenal actor. He has an incredible amount of gravitas. Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara is supposed to be a really serious character, but we want to mine comedy out of his deadpan dryness, and that's something that Oscar's really, really great at. Ultimately, you just want to have the best actors, the best voice actors, the best performers you possibly can find, and Oscar's just like top of class.
And we saw a bunch of spider people in the trailer. How many universe did you guys have to create, or how many comic book characters you guys have to pull from?
Well, I think fans will see at least 6 different universes in this movie. There might be more than that, actually. And then I think also for like the number of comic book characters, if you mean spider people and spider villains, there's over 280 different characters in this movie that we built, and some are variations, but unique spider people. There's around 95 of them, and then there's all the villains and variations that we built. I don't think there's ever been a more complex movie made in animation, at least.
And with the complexity that you were talking about, how long did it take you guys to come up with all the different animations? Or which one is the most challenging in terms of animation? Which universe, which character?
With regards to length, we've been on this thing 3.5, 4 years now, so it's a long process.
And over 1,000 people, at least 1,000 people worked on it, and it was probably and I think I think we got the number on the number is like, if you added it up, there was 753 years worth of work done on this film. And so for like if it's one person, it would add up to 753 years of work. And I think there's so much that is on screen, and it's so dense, and it's all in support of this incredible journey that Miles goes on.
It's hard to pick which was the most challenging because it was holistically the thing.
It's the
was
whole
tough.
thing.
Yeah.